everyone, my name is Webweaver, and welcome back to another episode of It's Look Who It Is. Don't you just love looking who it is? I love looking who it is. It's so true how we're just looking at who it is. I think what we can do is play... We haven't played Miku in a while, right? Making sure window capture is off before you get 1 second of Mystery of the Druids. And then going to click this videos button here. Oh, you know, it's so weird. Sometimes when you load the YouTube homepage, it just auto-plays the video, and other times it doesn't. So, I don't know. It just is what it is, I suppose. But, let's see. When was the last time we played a Miku run? There's no way it was this long ago. 3 weeks ago for a Miku run? I don't believe that. I must have done the thumbnail wrong at some point. There's no way it was 3 weeks ago we did a Miku run. Really? Really? For real? Me and Miku Rutsu? I mean, now I just wanna... I mean, now we just gotta play like 3 episodes of Miku in a row just to, you know, really figure this out. We're gonna do all perks, I think. Little all perks game? How about a little Katu Rufu, the dreaming one? Medical history. Discharge summary. Just a dream, question mark? Just a dream? For real? Oh, thank God we're not on Exquisite Taste. I'm not throwing by just, not paying attention into the phase where you usually don't have to pay attention at all. That is a lot of this game, though, isn't it, huh? The, idea that there are just some gameplay sections or mechanics where you don't have to pay attention at all, and then you get, like, the one backstory, the one debuff, the one old god that actually makes you pay attention, and then you're like, oh crap, I actually have to pay attention, and then you like pay attention, and it is what it is. So, you know, it's Tuesday, so that means that I stayed up to like 4 in the morning and did re-clears with my static leader so that we could just jump into M3S, and did I just knock something over? I have no idea. But, I think I just knocked something over, but it's probably fine. I don't see anything on the floor that's not supposed to be on the floor. You know, the floor and dust, the 2 things that are supposed to be on the floor. But what was I gonna say? Oh, we need to get the money. We need to get the money, chat. We need to get the money. You know what? Occult tank top. Why not? But, you know, Tuesday... Stay up really late, Savage Raid really late, just so you can jump straight to M3S, just so that Brute Bomber can say, I'll blow you to smithereens. And, you know, get it? He's a bomb. He's Brute Bomber. He'll blow you up. He's got a short fuse. What an interesting character design. Household Hell, Rancid Ramen, Abnormal Arms, Bulletin. This shit is rancid. The thing that sucks about Brute Bomber is that he has the unfortunate curse of being the only male character in the raid tier for, like, the bosses. So there's this one thing that I thought was really funny. It's like there's this person who makes really, really good Final Fantasy XIV illustrations on Twitter. And they do, like, these lineups where it's, like, all the raid monsters in, like, columned sections. And for Black Cat, Honeybee Lovely, and Wicked Thunder, the Neotropic Witch, they all have full illustrations, and then it's just, like, choice slices. But when they did the Arcadian lightweight, heavyweight thing, they actually... I never was able to find the Brute Bomber illustration. And so that led me to believe that the Brute Bomber illustration is just that column that they painted specifically for that. There's not a full Brute Bomber illustration, or maybe they just weren't done with it yet at the time. But it was really, really funny. Yo, power leveling Miku as a treat? But I thought it was really funny, because it's like you could easily see the Black Cat illustration, the Honeybee Lovely illustration, you could easily see the Wicked Thunder illustration, and then you just scroll through their media tab until before Arcadian came out and I couldn't find it. I thought that was really good. But, Yeah, no, I'm a really big fan of, whatchamacallit, uh, the fact that because Brute Bomber is the only male character, he, like, gets the obvious least amount of love when everybody talks about it. It's so funny. Because, like, when people do fan art, they usually do fan art of either Black Cat, Honeybee Lovely, or Wicked Thunder. When that raid tier first came out, people were like, oh, Yoshi P's taste in idol culture is dog shit. Honeybee Lovely is a terrible design. And it's like, he got criticized a lot. And people were like, what the heck? Like, Yoshi P's old. He doesn't understand anything. And it's like, excuse me, Honeybee Lovely is amazing. You absolute cultureless coward. But anyways, yeah, I might have I might have a few heart emojis above my head. It always freaks me out whenever I do normal Honeybee Lovely, because you only have 3 heart emojis above your head, and in Savage you have 4. And it's like, I swear to God, I actually think the normal mode has some mechanics that are harder, because it's like, okay, let me cook here for a second. In Savage, in the first beat, yeah, you definitely just want to have the worst night terrors of your life, and then take 6 sanity damage from this mansion event, and then die. But it's like in the Savage version of the first beat, you have to dodge the heart Toho mechanic, and then you have to, and this is true and real, what if we just kicked? Go down to 8? What if we just flipped a coin? I mean, listen, sometimes you gotta flip a coin. And that determines whether or not you live or die. In World of Horror Civilization, everyone jumps for the strength weapon. But, yeah, we'll do something like, I don't know, we'll just take 4 stamina damage for free. No. We're gonna take 2 stamina damage, and then just hope that we don't die. You ever think about that? You ever think about hope you don't die? You ever think about it's look who it is? That's what I think about all the time. Just give me stamina, just let me take stamina damage. That's all I want. Stamina or doom, stamina or doom. But, it's like, you have to dodge the Toho heart mechanic, where if you get hit by a heart, your heart emoji goes up by 1 and your dot gets stronger, and if you get all of the heart emojis filled, you heal Honeybee Lovely, and then you get stunned and die. Most likely. Unless the healers are paying attention, in which case you won't die. Or you have eye level, in which case you won't die. And in the Savage version, you have to have 4 people go take a stack marker in the south while this is going on. They can take the stack marker anywhere, but people just kind of agree for, like, melee uptime. You kind of want it to be in the south so that the melees can hit their positionals, right? In Savage, you have to dodge the Heart Toho mechanic and cleaves and AoEs that not only are baited randomly in the arena, like massive AoEs, but also there are AoEs that are baited under you. So you have to constantly keep moving, and there's barely any safe spots to stand. And so you've got to stand in, like, a dangerous spot and then move into a previous spot that was dangerous. And you just have to do that shit over and over again until the mechanic's over. Right? Like, the only difference between the normal mode and the Savage mode when it comes to difficulty, at least in my opinion, is that we're going to get +1 knowledge here. Pog. What if we got a katana? We did not get a katana. That's fine. Is that the thing is, all right, and the I'll die on this hill. In the normal mode, you do not have to rely on other people. You just have to rely on yourself, which makes it technically easier, because if you had to rely on other people, then that would make the mechanic, you know, borderline impossible. I don't know why I'm taking stats here. I don't know why. I don't know why we're going even. We're going wide. We're going even and wide. Not entirely sure why I'm doing that, but I am. I mean, I guess we just go bulletin and, like, exist, right? But, what do I want to do here? This run is so, like, kind of bad, you know? Just give me, like, a good perk here real quick. That's not a good perk. I mean, that's a perk that exists, but I don't want it. Give me, like, a good perk. That's a good perk. I'll take deduction. It doesn't do anything for us right now besides raise all of our stats by 1, which is actually pretty good. But it doesn't actually do anything for us. I'll take the Doom, even though we just took 80 million Doom. You want to know why? Because we'll go to the monument. We'll go down to the monument town. And I guess I'll get rid of the handcuffs. We're fighting Akamanto, though. I don't want to do that. Get rid of one of the bandages. And then kind of, like, live your life. But in the Savage version, you actually have to, you know, rely on other people, which I think is the difference between the two. It's like, in the normal mode, just dodge, and whatever happens to anybody else on your team doesn't matter to you because there's no enrage, so as long as the healer doesn't die, which, you know, that's just normally that's the normal amount of reliance you have to put on the healer, is just as long as the healer doesn't die. Are we going to do two 80% chances? Two 90% chances is actually a lot better. I'll take that. I'll take those odds. I'll take those odds. We take those odds. Broken nose, we take those odds. But in the Savage mode, even though a stack marker is a lot easier in theory, it is actually just a lot easier. Trying to get Party Finder to do a stack marker, probably not very, very helpful. Probably not very useful either. But I mean, I think it still would have worked, right? Because in the Savage mode, you're guaranteed to take hearts before, because you have to soak the towers. Actually, you have to do that in normal mode too, don't you? Yeah, so you just have to dodge. It's so weird. And you only have 3 hearts. Such a weird mechanic. Such a weird normal mode. I mean, I think we just let her cook, right? I actually wasn't paying attention if the hospital was a low threat level or not. It might have been safe, and I might have just spent 2 Doom for nothing. But, you know, sometimes you do that as a treat. What the hell is... I don't want this. I don't want this. You ever think about how I don't want this? You ever think about, like, maybe in your life that maybe that's a lot of damage and that you don't want to experience that kind of damage? Oh, it's so rancid, dude. It's so rancid. Don't miss. Oh, the Hail Mary. I'm sorry, the doomed village? And I mean, we're on bulletin, so I gotta go here. Oh, hell yeah. We rolled exactly a 5 on a safe area, so that's our stats paying off. This shit sucks so much, man. And we get Doom if we do this? There's no way, right? We just don't have the accuracy for this. Get me the hell out of here. All this to dodge a pretty annoying fight? Okay. Now, I think it's entirely reasonable or possible that we Doom out. I think it's entirely possible that we Doom out. This is not good. This is the exact opposite of good. We could die here. We don't actually have a best stat. Sure, we'll waste time. We got an Expel Evil earlier. Can you believe that? Void might actually save our lives. Okay, hold on. 70% chance to hit. We're gonna brace for impact, and then we'll kill you next turn, right? Kill you next turn, right? I hope we'll kill you next turn. I actually don't know. 90% chance to hit. Ugh. Anytime you miss a 90% chance, it's just like... Okay, so this is gonna do 9. So 2 of these would kill, but what are you kind of relying on? You're relying on a... Can you void during combat? I don't think you can. But I really don't want to be at 1. I mean, what's the difference between being at 1 or 2? Being at 2, you die to events that deal 2 stamina damage, and being at 1, you die to events that deal 1 and 2 stamina damage. So if you're at 2 stamina, you live if you take 1, and you die if you take 2. So I don't know. I mean, I think you take the chance. Do we do another? Okay, actually, here we go. Here's exactly what I want to figure out. If I die here, do I want to do another run? And I think the answer is no, so we're gonna play it safe. Which, by the way, playing it safe is not always the good thing. Playing it safe can make you lose the game. 100%. So you're gonna do 13. And so that's perfect. Just in case you were not going to do... Why'd you do 15, huh? You punk? Doesn't make any goddamn sense. But we're gonna level up here, which deduction is not helping, and we would be at 58% doom and still leveling up if deduction was not a thing. But, oh, sorry. 66, and... Are we on our own? Because this is crazy. Like, this is really good. Like, that's really strong. Like, I almost want to take Discipline, but I'll take +2 stamina instead. Like, holy crap. The Omni build right now. I would love Discipline if, we would be allowed to have that, but that's a crazy get. Like, we don't have attack speed, which sucks. I think we need an easy mystery. I think we need, like, an easy, nice to relax to mystery. Because we don't really have any way of dealing with this boss, or this boss, for that matter, except for handcuffs, which doesn't really help. So I think we need to get to 8 in all of our stats and another perk that's hopefully good. Well, I shouldn't say that. Here's the thing. There's a difference between a perk that's good out of combat and a perk that's good in combat, and perks that are, like, moderately okay in combat. Like, on your own, out of combat is crazy, and for Miku, insane. Now, that doesn't mean that our, you know, our luck is any better. It's still 6 luck, and we rolled an 11, so it doesn't matter, but... Okay, we're just gonna fail every single stat check that we come across. We have 2 spells that we can forget. We also have a Void, technically, but, I think we're just trying to not die. We're trying to not die. Now, we do have some Doom to play around with because of the Akamanto mask. We gotta get back to the investigation. That's so bad that we got that. That's so bad that that happened. Because we're already gonna be, like... You know, oh god, what's the... I think it's this one that you want to pick. 10 EXP plus 2 Doom. It's honestly not that good. We have a broken nose, guys. We have a broken nose, chat. We gotta get that cured. So this is just like a quick and easy mystery, a quick and easy level up, a mulligan on leveling up. Discipline, huh? I mean, that's what we want. And I think we want +1 strength. We were above 80, right? We were above 80, right? The problem... So, we're kind of in a death spiral right now. You know, we're in a death spiral. Essentially, what's happened is, yeah, okay, we were already at 80 before. We're in a death spiral. We, are going to lose unless this is Timeline A. If this is... Do we take Insomnia? It's -4 sanity. -4 insanity versus -3. I think we gotta take the -3. If this was the last mystery, I'd say we could take it, but... I mean, you've gotta... You've gotta try! You've gotta try! You absolutely have to try. We're fighting a stamina boss anyways. Well, I didn't want that money anyways, so that's okay. I probably should have gotten that broken nose cured, because we definitely... Oh, we have a bandage! I'm so dumb! But I feel like we need to keep this in case we get, like, badly bleeding or something. But it does save us a lot of time. So, this is going to do... This was doing 15, apparently, and this was doing 9. So... You know, allegedly... That's doing 10 for some reason. Oh no, the base damage is 5! I'm so dumb. For some reason, I thought we were on that base damage 4 life. Do we have anything that'll... Chance of losing stamina each time you lose reason. Okay, fair enough. That's fine. I don't, We're not going to be losing reason in this boss fight. Now, the thing is, if this is a boss fight, then I think we're just kind of, gonna lose. But, you know... We're not going to rest this mystery anyways, which might be a throw if we get, like, the water thing. Uh-oh. This is a safe location, so we're not taking a bonus. If we can, I would really like to listen to the man, but I actually have to go to the WoW Wiki. We gotta do a WoW Wiki moment. Sorry. Wired Preacher. -3 reason? We would technically survive. It's a safe location. I think you gotta. I think you have to, like, literally. And then, if I may be so bold, we're gonna bandage the wound and then we're gonna rest. And the reason why we're gonna do that is because, well, if we get badly bleeding, it's Jover. We gotta go with it, right? We got this is how we lose the game. This is how we lose the game. Oh, thank God. This is how we win the game. All right. Do we win the game? Yes or no? We win the game. Okay. Probably win the game. I can't confirm that we're gonna win the game. If we got Adrenaline or Fast Swimmer, we win the game, but I don't know, Running Shoes, I guess. And then we'll take, I mean, +1 strength would go unimaginably crazy, but we don't have the ability to rest again. It'll be too risky, I think. Well, actually, we might have to rest again, depending on how much stamina damage we take. You just gotta heal as much as possible, though. You have to heal as much as possible without the school. You need to put this on the school. The fact that the school is a high threat level is so scary, because it means that we're getting, like, -1, and we're taking bonus. So I'm pretty sure you are weak to being beaten to death with wrenches. I'm gonna look that up for certain, because, like, we're in... Oh, you're weak to sharp, you crazy piece of crap. Can we still attack twice? We can. So, I mean, you just do this, like, twice, and then you kill. Coughing blood sucks, but there's nothing that we can do about it. Now, unfortunately, we're taking Doom every single turn, because just of how this guy works. And by how this guy, I mean this guy right here. Dreaming of Shiikawa. Me and Dreaming Rutsu. So, how... We gotta kill this guy turn 1. We gotta kill this guy frame 1. He's gotta die frame 1. And how do we do that? You do something like this, and then handcuff him if it doesn't kill. Thank God for that. You just have to go for it immediately, because you can handcuff him if one of the 75% chances hit, and if all of them hit, you don't have to handcuff him. You just gotta go for it immediately. You just gotta go for him immediately. So, we have a chance at winning, but it's bad. Especially after this, it's pretty rancid. Because we would probably need to rest. And so we're gonna have to go gambling just a little bit. And this is gonna be starting the gambling, because I don't think we can afford to rest until we know what Doom we're working with at the end of Akamanto. So this is gambling. Our luck is so bad, but you gotta do it, because we have to rest anyways. We have to go, like, 3 more investigations until we're there. So bad. You gotta do it. Like, this kills us if we fail it, and we always fail the computer room. Holy crap, we did it. That's so good. That's so clean, chat. So we'll live here if we get a -2 reason thing. Sucks, but it is what it is. Okay, so here's what we have to do. We have to... rest. That's non-negotiable. You have to rest. And then you would like to monument. I don't think you can do this. Well, okay. We go down to 4. And then what do we have happen to us? So this is like... We go in... We have to pray that we don't get a Doom event in the school. I think that's just how it has to be. I think that's just how it has to be. Because if we do this, we go down to 1, we heal up. We actually go down to, we go down to 2, and then we heal for 2, and then we go to the same Doom level, and then what do we want? We want stamina? No, we don't want stamina, because we're fighting Akamanto, so you just gotta do it. You just gotta do it big. If we get a Doom event, we get a Doom event. Game didn't want us to win. Oh, God. Let's go gambling, chat. If we fail this, it's over. Yeah, it's over, chat. We had to try. Our stats are so good. Like, our stats are so good, we had to try it, you know? So, okay, regain 1 reason. And then we go gambling. We did hit, that is true.
Oh, sorry. Suddenly, somewhere, Emmerdale seems to have disappeared. We'll go back to it as soon as we can, once we've found it.
So I had to sneeze, and I forgot my mute button on my keyboard. So I went to go manually click it in OBS, and then I clicked the desktop audio, and then I sneezed anyways. So that's great. So, QuickTime event, I suppose. Do you think I can do it? Do you think I can do the QuickTime event? True! Alright, Crestfallen Mask. Let's talk about 88 Doom, huh? Now, I am actually going to look at the lighthouse. I mean, here's the thing, actually. I don't need to because of our stats. We're taking -3, -3, potentially, so it doesn't really matter. We are taking -3, so you've got to heal. Did we get to... Oh, thank God, we still have the bath, so I think it's a clean sweep, right? We take -3, -3. Now, the problem is that we're going to take extra Doom, and we do have the boss. But we'll have Desperation on the boss, so I guess it's not that big of a deal. Self-therapy? If only we had a spell. Ghost Connection. Wow, if only we got this earlier. None of this shit matters, so we're just gonna take Sanity and live our life here. We're just gonna take Sanity and we're gonna live our life here. So, we have to hope that we don't die. That's it. So we can take... Do we have Innsmouth Look? We have Coughing Blood and then Just a Dream. So basically what's gonna happen, right, is we're gonna take -3, -3, and we're not gonna level up. So, I don't know, let's just be at 2 for fun. Just have our health balanced, so we're at 2-2 instead of 2-1. And then we just kind of exist, you know? We hope for the best. Thank God it's not second enemy. I don't remember that shit. I actually don't remember the second mystery either, which we don't have to deal with any of this. Actually, we do have to deal with second mystery, but maybe I can get that right. Well, let's see what happens. Oh, let's go gambling! Do we get, we do get Doom here, right? Ooh, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. And we don't have an ability to execute this guy. Actually, we do. It's called beating him to death with hammers. Wrenches, but, you know. It's entirely possible, chat. It's entirely possible. We're not going to get Doom for losing stamina, so... 94 Doom. So we have to make this correct. So we did... That was Bulletin second, right? I'm pretty sure we did Household Health first and then Bulletin second. Alright, we win. Wow, that was a crazy run. And we got an Emmerdale, which hasn't happened in a while. I think the Emmerdale thing, like, I don't even remember when that started. But, like, that's an old bit. That's old lore. You think somebody's, like, watching this as, like, they started watching, like, recently, and there hasn't been an Emmerdale in a while, and so they're like, what the hell was that? What's Emmerdale? Unless they're from the UK, in which they're like, why the hell is Emmerdale here? Oh my goodness. I guess we can do I want to do a little trivia? I guess we can do a little trivia as a treat. Little trivia, little Pokidoku, little oldle. Why not? As like a little treat, you know? Time Warper, Pokidoku. Get this shit out of here. Window capture moment, chat. Electric Sinnoh. That's, Luxray. Bug Sinnoh. That's, Burmy. Flying Sinnoh. That is... Hell yeah! Paldea, Area 0. That is, Iron... Wait. We can do, Waking... Because it's like Thunder Dragon, right? What the hell is it called? Raging Bolt? And then Paldea, Area 0, Bug. I don't know. Iron... I don't think any of this shit's flying, honestly. How about, Electric Ice? Arctozolt. Arctozolt. Bug Ice. Bug. Avalug. I don't know what to say there. Ice Flying? That's, Articuno. Now, these three are going to be a little bit difficult, because I don't know what the Paldea Bug is, I don't know what the Paldea Bird is, and then I certainly don't know what a Bug Ice is. Chill. Krillish, probably not a bug. Shen Pao, probably not a bug. Vanilla ice cream, probably not a bug. A skull villain, probably a bug. Maybe not ice. Jellicent? Jellicent could be a bug. You think Jellicent is a bug? You think jellyfish are bugs? Do you think I'm, like, absolutely insane with it? Cyclozar is, like, a normal, right? Rufflet. You know what? I don't know what a rufflet is. A rufflet? You think it's a rufflet? You think a rufflet's a flying type? Nope. What about a, What about a, Charge-a-bug? You think Charge-a-bug is a, You think that's from Paldea? I don't know what's from Paldea. What the hell is an Archaludon? I don't know what an Archaludon is. I feel like I've seen the Paldea bird before, and I'm like, oh, duh. But I actually don't know. Ice bug. Ice bug. Ice bug. Swadloon. I think an ice bug would be really cute. And so I'm gonna be sad that I don't know what it is. How about a blip bug? How about a bug? How about a blip bug? How about a bug? How about a Dwebble? No. How about a swarm? How about a Armarouge? Alright, let's see what it was. A Luckix. Oh, Slitherwing! Okay, yeah. A Nimble. A Tarantula. A Relor. A Rubska? Snom! I forgot Snom! Iron Jugulus is a flyer? Get out of here. Squawkabilly. I remember the Squawkabilly arc that we were on earlier. One of these days, it'll be my girl Briar. Alright. Okay. Wonderful. Okay. Alright. Okay. Gonna pick the opposite of Briar. Okay. Getting a little bit nervous here. Middle or top? Melee... Or not melee. Mana ranged. Victor. I don't remember. Victor's like 2009, isn't he? Top... Wait. Middle? Okay. Middle support? Hui. Middle support? Okay. There's not that many middle supports. Especially middle supports who are men. But I do think I need to look at the LoL champion list real quick. LoL champion list. I mean, I guess I could just type, like, the letters on the keyboard and see. But middle support male ranged mana. Brand? Brand is probably a good guess. Although Brand's jungle a lot these days, so I'm kind of hesitant. You can tell that it's an alphabetical list. I think it's gotta be Brand, but, like, Brand would be, like, middle support jungle, right? Surely, right? Surely, right? It's gotta be Brand. There's no way. It's gotta be Brand. It has to be Brand. Who else would it be? I'm scrolling through the list. I don't see anybody else who it could be. The funny thing about League of Legends is that Riot Games is a little bit... they've been on the sexism arc a little bit throughout their entire company's history. And 90% of the support champions are women. So... Well, it could be Ziggs. No, but Ziggs is a bot lane. It's gotta be Brand. So when you see middle support male, it's like... You basically got Hui and Brand. Alright. 2011, my mistake. So... Ziggs. Oh, it's over. What the hell? Who the hell could this be? You may experience mild There's like one other character who exists that fits this description that's not Brand or Hui. I mean, I don't know what to say, chat. My dog's going crazy, and it's like, so am I. There's not a lot of them that exist, you know. There's not a lot of them that exist. Mild incineration. Who the hell would say that? First of all, I don't even need to know who says it, because there's not... I'm pretty sure Yordle was a no, so it's not Heimerdinger's like the most insane mid-support thing I've ever heard in my life.
Well, we're terribly sorry. We've lost Emmerdale through some technical fault. We're trying to find the fault, and we will correct it as soon as we can and go back to Emmerdale as soon as we can. Until then, we'll play a little... I'm pleased to say we can rejoin Emmerdale.
So, another Emmerdale. Another Emmerdale, chat. I had to get my dog. She was barking. She's been so polite for the entire recording session. But well, I can't blame her. The recording session is almost over. It's time to be neurons activated, you know? There's no way it's... Well, first of all, it can't be Aurora, because she's top mid. But I think she can also support. What the hell is this? I'm trying to think, like, what... Whoopst? Akshan is not a support. There's no way Akshan is a support. But, I mean, I guess I'll guess Akshan. I don't know any of Akshan's quotes. And then if it's not Akshan, I think we just... Oh, but they're not human, though. They're not human. Akshan is a human, right? Let's confirm that Akshan is a human. Also, middle only. Yeah, that's fair. We also have no idea where they live either, so it's like, I don't know. Let's just go down the list. Let's just go down the list. Ezreal is not a support. If it's Ezreal, I will never do this again. Mana, ranged, middle support, male. That's the thing about this. Twisted Fate can go into any lane. If you tell me it's Twisted Fate, I'm never playing this again. It's so weird, you know. Urgot's top. There has to be literally only, like, one person. There's no way it's Pyke, because it's ranged. I don't... What do you mean? Who is it? It's not Brand? And they have a fire quote? Like, there has to be... It's not Smolder. Smolder is ADC, top lane, mid lane. I've never seen a Smolder support. There's no way. It's not Sylas. Sylas is melee. It's definitely not any of these characters. It's not Twisted Fate. It's not Twisted Fate. Twisted Fate can do any role in the game. Twisted Fate can do any role in the game. I don't even believe this. I don't even believe middle and top. You're wrong. Twisted Fate can do any role in the game. I also accidentally went back up on the keyboard. Galio is melee. Graves is not a mid laner or a support. It's not Heimerdinger because it's not a Yordle. Jace is hybrid. Definitely not Karthus, but I guess I'll guess Karthus. I mean, Karthus is a goddamn jungler, so what do you want me to say? I think it's bugged. I think it's bugged. Who could it be? Xerath is... No. Okay. Thank God for that. If it was Xerath, I was gonna scream. It's not Corki. It's not a Yordle. Varus is not a support. Vex doesn't have a quote like, there's no way it's Vigar. Because it's not a Yordle. Not a Yordle. Ability clue. What the hell? It's Vel'Koz. This is a Zap posting. 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 The smell of powder sets my blood to boil. Huh? I don't know. I don't know anything about this game. I don't know, Cled. Graves. I don't know. Dog barking moment. I don't know. I don't know. That's how I feel, dog that's outside. Gangplank? Oh, it was Gangplank. Cool. Ability. Just let me out. Oh my god, this is Graves. This is actually Graves for real this time. Oh no, it's not Graves. This is Jin. This is Jin's Q. This is the Q. The dancing grenade. Okay, oh god, get me out of here. I'm washed. Okay, woman emoji. I'm gonna guess, Talia, I suppose. I think it was Talia recently, though. Talia, okay, so it's not Talia. Woman emoji, rewind. Kiana. No. Oh, it's Nidalee, okay. I understand. Okay, to be fair to me, they've been whitewashing Nidalee for the past, like, decade, okay? To be fair to me, this is a Coven skin. Nami. Elise. Shit. What are the other Covens? Zyra? Oh god, I don't remember the other Coven characters. Yeah, my dog's getting activated because it's like, she knows who it is. This is a Coven skin. Who else is Coven? Ari has a lot of skins. Akali has a lot of skins. Shit, who is it? This isn't the Nocturnes. This isn't the evil Nocturne skin. No. This is the Coven skin. This is a Coven skin. Don't doubt yourself, but who has Coven skins? Syndra has Coven skins? Is this Elderwood LeBlanc? Oh, shit. I've seen this skin before. It's bothering me. Like, I've seen this skin a lot. I thought it was a LeBlanc skin. Lysandra has a Coven skin. Shit. Morgana? I'm just blindly guessing right now, but I feel like... Oh, it's not Ivern. Shit, who is it? I've seen this skin before. Oh, it is Ivern. It's the... I can't believe I, thought that was a Coven skin. Old God Ivern. Is this new? Anyways, this was the most washed Luldle of all time. Absolutely disgraceful. And 2 Emmerdales. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely wild. What's on the Steam Workshop today for World of Horror? World of House and Reverse 1999, Vertin, and Sonetto. Strange Basement. A simple Fear and Hunger reference mod. The infamous Crow Mauler. Subscribe at your own risk. One event, one enemy chained to the event. Neat. By Funny Fox Biome. What's on the discussions page for World of Horror? Uzumaki, the anime feels like a wall run. How to see character's name. Buy this game or Junji Ito book. Oh, wait. I gotta see some reviews for World of Horror. There's gotta be some unhinged reviews, right? For sure. I'm gonna turn it on a video and then pause the video and then mute. Because I know the screenshots scroll endlessly. Let's see. Oh, here we go. World of Horror is a charming, horror-themed roguelike game that will certainly resonate with many players, but it's the kind of game where all your mistakes add up, and RNG takes a dump on you, and you're never sure where you went wrong exactly, but you'll lose and walk away empty-handed most of the time. If a game is going to be this difficult, and boy is it mean, a random unlockable or unlockable currency at the game's end would have made it more accessible and less frustrating than fixed achievements. Negative review, 7 hours on record. 6.1 hours on record. The UI isn't that confusing, and the art style is super cool, thumbs up. 1 hour on record. I really like Junji Ito Horror Mango, so have to dig it for supports. But the gameplay is not really my cup of tea. Too old school looking too. But it also heard it supports modding, so that can fix a lot. Oh, do they know, chat? Do they know?